All right, we are live. Okay, wanted to talk a bit about what I'm doing for the next couple of days. So, before I tell everybody, I want to make sure we've got a nice group in the audience. So, if you can hear me and see me, let me know in the comments. And I will put a little note here, a banner that says, "Are you running the 4x4x48 challenge?" Okay, here we go. So let me know in the comments if you are running the 4x4x48 challenge. If you're a runner or like fitness and you're not, haven't signed up yet, where we actually don't even have to sign up for this, let me know. I'm happy to tell you about this challenge. It's not too late to start. You have about 11 hours to get ready. It starts in less than 11 hours. All right, looks like Al can see me and hear me. Scott says no. Okay. Oh, no to the question. So you can hear me and see me. So is it not working on LinkedIn again? It looks like only YouTube is connecting for some reason. Oh well, I'm just glad this didn't happen during the conference earlier this week. It doesn't really matter if it's not working right now. Okay, so I know Al, you're doing the challenge. Yeah, let us know in the comments if you're starting it at the same date and time as everybody else. Okay, Scott says both are going. Okay, cool. So for those who are not familiar with this, it is called the 4x4x48 challenge. It was created by David Goggins. And if you're not familiar with David Goggins, let me see, Scott has me on two screens. He started this challenge, I don't know exactly how many years ago, but I did this for the first time last year with my brother. This year I'm doing it again because it was so much fun. I'm doing it again by myself because my brother, I'll put him out there, my brother decided not to do it. He might do it next year because it sounds like David Goggins is going to be on the East Coast, so we might get a chance to run with him next year. But anyways, I didn't want to say no to the challenge. So here I am about less than 11 hours away from starting point. And the challenge really is to run 4 miles, which is easy enough, especially for people who run. But you have to do it every 4 hours for 48 hours. Now, one of the biggest challenges that you might think of immediately is, when do you sleep, right? Because as soon as you sort of calm down from the running, warm up if you're running in cold weather like myself, you only have like an hour to really get some sleep, because next thing you know, you have to wake up, change, and get ready to go back out there and run again. Scott, yes, Kate's brother, you gotta go. Look at this. I'm gonna send him a screenshot later. Hold on, here. I'm gonna take a picture of that and send it to him. Steve, if you're out there, it was really fun. I actually just watched my recap video of my brother and I doing this last year. It was super fun. It will be different this year. I think it's a bit harder to get motivated for running by yourself. It was easier last time because I was able to just call him and say, "Hey, you ready?" And he's even slept over my house, so we ran all the 12 runs together. I'm also printing out a little schedule so I can check off every time I complete a run. So I think that's going to be fun. If anyone has questions on the challenge, or if you want to know more about how to get started, let me know in the comments. I'm more than happy to provide some answers. But I'm using this live stream as also a recording of my own personal thoughts of, why am I even doing this? Let's see. I'll answer some. Oh, Al says his wife does it too. You still run by yourself. She's yeah. Well, my brother and I sort of just went same pace. If one was more tired than the other, we still did it together, especially at 3 o'clock in the morning. I would get pissed if he left me in the dark by myself. So we ran the whole thing together. It was. I'm pretty slow as well. Doesn't bother me at all. I was just reviewing some of my stats for last year, and I think I'm going to be even slower this year because I have not been running. Full disclosure, I've only run 20.6 miles this whole year. Whereas last year I made it to about 1,000 miles. This year is starting off very slow. We just had a lot going on so we didn't get a chance to run as much. And look, Ravit's here. Ravit, are you joining the challenge? Are you joining the 4x4x48 challenge? It starts at 11 p.m. Eastern for me, so I think for you it's like probably early morning. So let's see. Scott's question: after you're done, how do you get home since you'd be 48 miles away? I would love to do something like that. Maybe one day I'll have like my husband drive me 48 miles away from home, and then I would just take 48 miles like and sort of run home um every 4 hours with a tent or something. That's actually an even cooler challenge because this way you get home and you have to sleep outside. I see. I do many exercises, but running's not my coffee. Yes. I hear that from a lot of people, but this is different. This is more of a mental challenge than a physical challenge. Although I physically was in a lot of pain last year as well. Ravit saying I'm climbing ropes. Yeah, so I signed up to a gym last week, and they had a rope hanging from the ceiling, and I had a session with my personal trainer because the gym just provides a few free personal trainer sessions. And it was pretty funny because she was showing me the ropes, and I was actually able to climb up the rope. I posted that on Instagram, and I guess Ravit, you saw that. Um, so Ravit's doing the 1x1x4. So you're gonna run one. You're basically gonna run 1 mile or 4 miles. It's 1 mile 4 times. I'm not sure what you're doing, but either way, I think it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna take a look at the weather for today. Let's see. So right now it's like 20 degrees here. Um, and then tonight will be about 19 or 20 degrees. Tomorrow, which is Saturday, should be about between 40 to 20 degrees. And then Sunday is rain, but it's also going to be warm. So high 68, low 40. So basically going to give me a lot of different options of running in different weather. And what I've done to try and prepare for this is I've prepared outfits. So lots of different running outfits where I will not have to really think through, okay, what do I wear next? I bought some bars and I did a huge food shopping yesterday of just ready-made meals. I'm going to meal prep a little bit again today to make sure I have healthy food options. So I'm not just scarfing down cookies every couple of hours, because you do get this tendency where you're hungry. You just want to eat anything and everything. My biggest concern is I've not run in this neighborhood at night yet. They don't have as many lights out as when we ran in New York. It's more of just a quieter area. So I'm going to run with a flashlight, and my sister got me these lights that go on top of my shoes. So I'm going to attach those lights as well. Bigger concern is that I've barely run this whole year. So it's going to be a physical challenge in addition to the mental. Let's see. Al says it's going to be clear and 70 both days. Oh, yeah, that sounds nice. But I kind of like the fact that it's going to rain at some point. I like the fact that it's going to get difficult, especially when I'm extremely sleepy and tired. All right, Scott's question. Do you run the same 4 mile course or do you change it up? I'm going to try to change it up. Initially, I had this idea to run. There's a lake about 2 miles away from me. I was going to run to the lake and then run back. I might still end up doing that. I just I have a concern of doing that route at 3 o'clock in the morning and even at 11 p.m. Because in the dark, I don't know, might get hit by a deer or something. We've got raccoons and rabbits jumping around here. So let's see what happens. It could be fun. It could be fun running to the lake in the middle of the night. I wish I was braver. Maybe I'll do it. It depends. I'm going to have to see. So let's see. Ravit's asking if I'm going to vlog. I am thinking through a fun way to document this experience. Basically, maybe a quick 30-second video every 4 miles, or if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them and I will try to record answers to those. Al says he does a neighborhood loop late at night. Yeah, during the day, change it up. I am thinking to maybe do a trail run on Sunday potentially in the rain. That could be fun because it's going to be like 68 degrees, so it's going to be nice. Watch out for the rabbits. Yes, the rabbits, I mean, they're so cute. I think I'm more afraid of like a bear coming at me. We have had some bear spottings in a trail nearby. So there are two options, the lake or there's a trail. They're both around the same distance. Will get me there and back. I really like the idea of the lake because I'll be able to see the sunrise there, the sunset there, and then I'll get a glimpse of how it looks in the middle of the night. It's just a little bit scary. Maybe if I bring like pepper spray or something to make myself feel better. So, yes, for those who are listening now, let me know what ideas you have for something else I could do every 4 hours to sort of make this challenge a bit more interesting. So, I was thinking to maybe do a selfie or a little video, but I never know what to say. Like, what do I say? Wow, everything hurts. Oh my God, I'm cold. I am so tired. I want to sleep. That kind of gets boring. So I'm thinking if there's a question I can try to answer every single time and not like a data question, not like the difference between data fabric and data mesh or data where. Although I could try and incorporate some sort of data topics to this. But yeah, let me know. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. So nice and quiet here today. Also trying to drink enough water. You guys should do it too. Scott, come on. Come on, Scott. I think that would be fun. You've done the 26-hour marathon with Master Data Marathon, right? So it's kind of the same thing except you're running. Maybe you can kayak for 4 hours. Okay, interesting suggestion from Petrie. Do origamis. So you're saying like taking some paper and like folding it into different things every 4 hours? That would be interesting. Robert says to wear data fabric or data mesh. Yeah, I will be wearing fabric. I've got all that fabric prepared. Let's see. I see it says to make a song about data cleaning. Okay. Potentially. And Scott, yeah, you can run your mouth for what is that? You're gonna run for 4 miles for 4 hours every 48 hours. That could be good. Let's see. That could be fun. Data lake versus data warehouse. Yeah, I'm running to a non-data lake, but I am trying to incorporate something data related into this. I mean, I'll obviously track how long it takes me, and then see if I can get faster or I'll likely get slower as the runs go on. But I am going to try to run as much as I can and do less walking. But I do know it's going to be a lot of run walking. Let's see. Dan is asking if I'm running for a charity or a cause. Not this run. I have done charity runs before. I think I made the decision to run this officially with not that much time left in order to try and raise money for charity. So we've got 10 and a half hours left before I actually start running. Maybe next year I'll do this further in advance and plan ahead with a charity, but good question. Robert, you could live stream Scott to keep you going. That's an idea. I have considered going live every 4 hours, and maybe Scott can join each live session and run his mouth for a little bit, which he loves to do. That's a good idea. Albert, you're going to post after each leg. Yeah, I thought about posting after each leg or making a video after each leg and sort of creating a video after the fact to summarize the run. What tends to happen is like my last year's video is about 12 minutes long, which I think is a little too long for most people. Like no one wants to watch me for 12 minutes, but I really liked it. I watched myself this morning to sort of do a little recap of what did I do last year that I can incorporate into this year, and it was really fun to watch. So I really like those. Yeah, Scott, you're gonna do the color. No, Scott, I talk about color. Okay, I actually have to work on my book. Maybe that's what I should do. Work on my book every 4 hours. Here is a killer if possible. I'm not sure if there's a typo. What are you trying to say? Were you trying to send a photo or something? I'm not sure what's happening. I thought, Peter, you'd recommend I eat chocolate every 4 hours because I know how you feel about chocolate. So, yeah, I'm kind of scared, kind of excited, feeling very unprepared, but at the same time, really excited to start. I usually go to bed around 9:30, 10:30 ish. And today I'm obviously going to stay up until 11, do the run, and then go to bed. The next run after that is 3 a.m. And then next one, 7 a.m., 11 a.m. And it just keeps going on and on every 4 hours. Oh, should be fun. Let's see, Petrie. Set up a live stream for each break with Albert where the world can join Follow the Sun. Oh yeah, that could be fun. I know a lot of people are doing live streaming. There are thousands of people doing this challenge. I also didn't want to overwhelm people with just too much content. Like if I were to post 12 times in the period of 48 hours, LinkedIn would probably tell me I'm crazy and start like banning my posts. I don't know. Petrie's killer idea was that live stream, one data community live stream. Oh, okay. On the breaks and maybe donate. Yeah, I think it would have been smart for me to choose some sort of charity where people can donate. I know a lot of others who are running David Goggins challenge that are asking for donations. I think up until like recently, I didn't know if I'm actually going to do it. So it was a little scary for me to commit because I'm just unprepared physically. So Ravid can come first interview from India. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. That is a good idea. So basically get on somebody else's show every 4 hours. That is a good idea. Do we know 12 people who live stream across the world? Because that could be really fun. Let me see. Okay. So Al posted 12 times last year. Engagement was better than you might think. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, people are probably like following your story and waiting for the next post. I think something like that works really well on Instagram, Facebook, because it sort of goes on like LinkedIn is a little bit different, right? They'll show you content that's performing well versus chronologically. But yeah, I think maybe I'll post every 12 hours. I guess going live every 4 hours. I think going live every 4 hours might be a little much overkill. You'll see me like super tired in the middle of the night. Oh, Susan's here. Susan, are you joining the running 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours? We can start today in 10 and a half hours. Oh, I'm honestly already tired and the challenge didn't even start. And I've been working out in the gym, so I'm a little sore already. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm just going to hang out here. It's interesting. When you're live, you feel like you have to talk. You feel like you have to talk the whole time. Susan, which cocktail should I have first? It's 4 cocktails every 4 hours for 48 hours. That would be hilarious. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night. Oh my goodness. I need 4 more cocktails. That would be funny. Okay, so Al, what you did was you mixed up the formats. Okay, so you did video, photo, text. Yeah, that's a good idea. Ooh, you can spin. So Susan, seriously, you should explore joining the challenge then, because some people are biking, some people are doing push-ups, some people are doing different things. So that could be fun if you want to do that. You can also incorporate the cocktails during your spin sessions and live stream the whole thing, because I would love to see that. So besides that, what else is everybody else up to? I know Scott has his Think Linkers Master Data Marathon coming up. When is that, Scott? Scott's in for the 4 cocktails every 4 hours. So yeah, that would be super fun. Not for me though. I think 4 cocktails would just knock me out for the entire day. Let's see. Drink a whiskey drink, then drink a lager drink a vodka drink a cider drink. Yeah, okay. All right. So Scott said April 6th and 7th. Who else in the audience has signed up for the Think Linkers Master Data Marathon? I attended a couple of those in the past. Super fun. I don't know how Scott does it. My conferences last like 4, maybe 6 hours, and his last over 24 hours, where I can't even imagine doing anything like that. I rather run. I honestly rather run than talk for that long. So, wait, so Petri, you have a venue set in Finland for the event? I thought this was a virtual event. I need to know more now. Are you guys meeting in person? Because that would be fun. Susan, no, it's too soon. Susan, you gotta wait another 10 and a half hours. You don't start drinking yet. Or are you like, is this training? Is this like stretching before the run? This is fun. So yeah, other things that I've got on my list now that the conference is over, I've got it actually on the whiteboard, is we have some conference follow-ups. I still have some follow-ups to take care of for the conference, some feedback that I'm trying to work through. Reading, lots of reading. We're doing a new book for the dedicated book of the month. Book club, we're going to select an ebook this time, a shorter book, because the one I selected for February, people hardly were able to get through that. It was just 500 pages. It was too much. I plan to read just a lot more books. I was thinking about maybe listening to a full audiobook during the run. So if I'm running for, I don't know, 10 to 12 hours over the next few days, that's plenty of time to finish a whole audiobook, if not more than one. And there's one I just downloaded. It's called Forest Bathing. I'm not sure if you heard of it. I'll tell you who the author is, but it's all about forest bathing. Let's see. By Dr. Ching Lee. I accidentally started it. And I think it's super interesting. I just downloaded it, so I've listened to just a couple of minutes, but it's all about healing in the forest. So that could be interesting. Putting together a better plan for my color-wise book. That's also on the list. My content calendar, putting together a YouTube plan. I really want to do more on YouTube this year. Then LinkedIn Learning. So more on that later. I'm not going to announce now. Updating my website. I've gotten a lot of great feedback on how I can improve my new website, and I've just not gotten around to doing it yet. So maybe I'll do some of that in between the runs as well. So yeah, I'm excited for this challenge. Kind of can't believe that I'm doing it. I know it will start to feel very, very real at 11 p.m. today when I'm outside in the freezing cold with a flashlight in my hand and maybe pepper spray in the other hand. But I do think maybe I should do a poll on LinkedIn to make this decision. I do think it would be fun to take the exact same route every single time to the lake and back, and just sort of maybe take a picture of how the lake has changed. Or I could just reserve that for the daytime runs, but we'll see. Let's see, Petri, I'd love to come and interview you on a given break and ask about the race, data universe. Oh yeah, that could be fun. Do you do live streams, Petri? Do you have or were you hoping to do that on my channel? Let me know. We can put something like that together. It'll be fun to break up the day for sure. I see it, trying to prepare a book for all the mistakes I cut up while doing coding. Okay. So you're gonna put a book together on that? Oh, Petrie's having a watch party for that. Okay, that should be fun. I thought you're just like moving the whole thing there. Scott, imagine doing the Think Linkers marathon in person with everybody. That could be fun. Like actually you staying up for 24 hours and doing it all live with all the speakers. Now that I would love to watch, because you can actually see people like dozing off and and everyone would have to stay up. All the speakers would be required to stay up the full 24 hours, just to make it fair. I think that would be freaking hilarious. Let's see. Robert says not to do an audiobook. Oh, at night. I could keep it pretty low, or I can just put maybe one AirPod in or something. Let's see. Petrie, 11 p.m. with 6 a.m. Oh, yeah, I know you're part of the 5 a.m. club. Yeah, I think it'd be more fun to do the interview sort of maybe halfway through. So I at least have something to talk about. This is just, 11 p.m., maybe 11 p.m. tomorrow. maybe while I'm running. Although it wouldn't be fun to like run with my phone or whatever. Oh yeah, 26.2 hours. Yeah, that was my idea because it's a marathon. You can't have a 24-hour marathon. So yeah, I think I'm ready. Maybe. I even did my nails with like a thing. I don't know if you can see. It says focus. Hold on, let me try to. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. I'll post a picture later, but it's a reminder for me to focus whenever I look at my hand. I can remember to focus on this. So, thanks, Scott. You're not worried about saying this anymore. um, Scott knows what I'm talking about. All right, I think I'm gonna go. I've been eating so much all day, just to like, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know if that's gonna help me or make things worse when I'm running. But yeah, super excited. Kind of scared to do it alone. Might do an audiobook. I don't know if I'm gonna post every single time. And if I would, maybe I'll see. Or maybe I'll create one post and do little updates in the comments. But anyways, thank you for tuning in, and I'm going to keep you posted. Can't wait to get this started. Have a great weekend. I'll see everybody on Monday. I'll be in recovery mode at that point. But yeah, can't wait. Can't wait for this to be done actually. So, all right, peace.